¿Qué pasó, mi gente? Welcome to the Forever Grind Show. This is your host, El Daviso. Happy Wednesday, everybody. We're halfway there. We're almost there till Friday. Hope you had y'all caffeine kick. Hope you made it to work early and safe this morning. If you're at home, hope you're enjoying the day off. It's a lot to talk about today. Where to start? Tom Brady's in the news more than the NFL. Let's just call it like we see it. We heard him on Fox when he was commentating for the Eagles and the Philadelphia Eagles and the Kansas City Chiefs. 20-17, we all saw it coming. We all had like different outcomes. I thought it was going to be a little bit more, but that's besides the point. Tom Brady on Monday Night Football was seen in the booth of the Las Vegas Raiders. Now, everybody's talking about it. Everybody has been talking about it this week. And the question is, does this create a conflict of interest? Given that Tom Brady's in the booth every week talking to players, talking to the teams in the facilities, does this create a problem? Is the narrative going to be that Tom Brady is a cheater? There was already a history of that with Deflategate. There's been a history of these cheating scandals. Now the next one is there going to be a conflict of interest? Him being involved with the Las Vegas Raiders, being in the booths, having headsets on. For one, it's already been confirmed that Tom Brady talks to Pete Carroll. So that's going to be a conversation for all of us. That's going to be a conversation right there in the comment section. This is something, is it worth talking about? Is it worth debating about? Is it clickbait for the haters? Now, I'm not a Tom Brady hater, at least not anymore. I used to be. I was just sick of him. I was sick of Tom Brady and the New England Patriots winning a lot. Just like this new generation that's sick of the Kansas City Chiefs winning a lot. I get it. I totally get it. But that's going to be the biggest story of this week. And will the NFL do something about it? Are they going to pay attention to this? Are they going to entertain this? Will there be trust? Because clearly, the way the outcome was on Monday Night Football, the Chargers at the Las Vegas Raiders, you could tell that team all the information, all of the cheat codes you want. They still couldn't get past the Chargers defense. Now, it's not a diss. I'm not trying to create headlines. It's not a flex. Don't destroy me on that. I'm not trying to flex. I get it. I know, if those of you who know me, I am a diehard Charger fan. I'm not trying to flex. I'm just saying the score was 20-9. Geno Smith did throw for 3 picks. Ironically, the Raiders kicked 3 field goals. No touchdowns. I'm just calling it like I see it. I'm not saying the Raiders are doomed. I'm not saying that the Raiders suck. Other people are saying it. I'm not saying it. As much as I dislike the Raiders, I'm trying to be fair here. Geno Smith didn't look that way. Pete Carroll's a phenomenal coach. He's a Super Bowl champion. He's a national champion. But it just didn't look like there was some input from Tom Brady. It didn't look like there was influence from the great Tom Brady. Now, should the Raiders make it in the next 2 to 3 years to the Super Bowl with Tom Brady up there in the booth, in the private booth with a headset on, will we be having this conversation that he put some input into that team while he's being an NFL commentator for Fox Sports, or excuse me, just for Fox? He got a 10-year deal, and he signed it way before he started commentating. I think he was still playing in the league. I mean, whatever that contract says and however money he's getting paid, hey, you do what you got to do as long as you don't violate anything in the contract. I'm assuming the lawyers talked to him and said, "Hey, this is what you can do. This is what you can't do." He is a minority owner for the Las Vegas Raiders. So I don't know. Does that warrant a little distance between Tom Brady and the Las Vegas Raiders? Now, see, another reason why Tom Brady's in the news is this new football league that's going on. Flag football. And another person who's actually in trending a lot in the field of sports, Tom Brady, and I'm going to try to pronounce his name. He is from Saudi Arabia. I think you know where I'm going with this. Turkey al Sheikh. I did my best. Turkey al Sheikh. There's a collaboration, is what I'm trying to say. Flag football. Tom Brady coming out of retirement to play flag football. Now, I mean, why not? Why not? It does take away from the Pro Bowl. I mean, in the end of the day, did anybody show interest in the Pro Bowl? It's not the same. It's truly not the same. The last time the Pro Bowl was relevant was probably when they were playing tackle football. When it was the best of the best playing competitively. Now I get it. You don't want to get a torn ACL playing in the Pro Bowl. I completely understand that. But unfortunately, when it comes to All-Star games from the from the NBA and Pro Bowls for the NFL, they're just not the same as how they used to be. Can we all agree on that? I mean, no, I don't think anybody shows interest. So, more reason to take away flag football, the credit of flag football from the Pro Bowl. More reason not to watch that anymore, because now it's going to become a league in and of its own. I believe it's going to be a spring league. Will this even take away from spring football? That collaboration between XFL and the UFL. I mean, as much as a football fanatic that I am, I actually don't watch the UFL, but I'm sure it's great for those who are still itching to watch football. It's like, it's like the mall compared to the swap meet. Some people like both. Some people prefer the swap meet. Some people prefer the mall. Me personally, I mean, I like the swap meet. I'm not gonna lie. It's just a lot. You find better deals. You get things a little bit cheaper, and still looking good. Maybe fake. I don't go for the fake stuff. But hey, there's always a deal going on. But besides the point again, everybody has a preference. Will this take over spring football? Because Tom Brady on that field again, competing with the UFL? I don't know. Will people tune in? I guarantee you people will tune in week 1. But will they tune in week 2? Will they tune in week 3? However many weeks this is, or if it's just a one-game thing. Tom Brady collaborating with Turkey al Sheikh. That man has been everywhere this weekend. Everywhere. Well, technically, he's been in Vegas this past weekend. But he's been involved with the WWE, the UFC, and now the NFL. representing Riyadh season, a Saudi Arabia sports promotion. Now, I'll be talking about the WWE in the near future because I am a fanatic and I could talk about it fairly well. So stay tuned, WWE fans, because I will be talking about WWE in this channel. Right now, we're sticking to football. But stay tuned because it's coming. But this man, Turkey Al-Sheikh, I'm hoping I pronounced that name right. I'm hoping I'm getting the name correctly. Don't chew me out for that. But this guy's everywhere. Boxing, WWE, the UFC, the NFL. I could already see some other channels talking about some conspiracy theories. I'm not trying to say anything. I'm really not. But imagine that. I don't know, man. I don't know. We're just going to have to find out and watch. It's just something to talk about. I mean, come on. Why not entertain it? Why not have some fun here? Why not talk about it? Like, what's the real reason? What's going on? Like, where's this money coming from? Because it's these guys are everywhere. WrestleMania 43, I believe, they're gonna be hosted by Saudi Arabia. Boxing is really big with Riyadh Sports or Riyadh season, excuse me. Now with the NFL, well, we're gonna have to stay tuned. But it's a new thing, a new trend that's going on. Should we be suspicious, or as the kids say, is that sus? I'm still trying to like get into that. I can't do it. I can't do it. I'm not gonna get into slang for Gen Alpha, I believe. Something like that. Excuse me. Oh, don't you hate that? It's like you want to sneeze, but you can't, and it goes away. And it's like you got robbed of your sneeze. Oh, I hate that. Oh, that was horrible. Am I tripping, or are you guys like me? Like you want to sneeze, and it just goes away, and it's like it took away the pleasure of that sneeze. I don't know. Maybe I'm just a weird one. I don't know. Is there anybody out there that's like me? I'm taking some time off of this podcast to actually vent about this. Is it just me? It's weird. It's weird, like the stuff that I rant about, you know. But anyways, we're just having fun here. We're having I'm trying to have a better podcast today. Yesterday was really dry, and I apologize about that. I could feel it. It wasn't that wow. We're having a better one today. I'm definitely having a conversation with you guys today. Low key in a better mood. Yesterday was, a little tiring. I'm not gonna lie, it's a little tiring. Even though it was a good weekend of football, a good weekend of sports. But back to the sports. So we could leave that there, a Riyadh season, Saudi Arabia, Tom Brady, the news of Tom Brady, and flag football, his thing with the Raiders and the commentary booth. Let's talk about this. Adam Schefter once from ESPN said the Chiefs didn't lose the game this past game, and I'm paraphrasing. They lost when the NFL approved of the Tush Push. We're gonna talk about the Tush Push today. Man, I mean, I really want to hear what you guys have to say. Are you for it? Are you against it? Are those who are for it are going to clap back by saying, hey, just figure out the way to beat the Tush Push? Even refs are complaining about it, saying it's so hard to actually check the spot of the ball. Now, is the NFL going to reconsider at least looking back into this situation? Is this a cop-out for the Philadelphia Eagles? to guarantee points, to guarantee a first down. You know, it's convenient for them on a 4th and 1 on the red zone. But what do you guys feel about that? What do you guys think? Should the Tush Push officially be banned? How long until people start getting sick of it and officially start making a thing about the Tush Push? I mean, I believe the stat is the Tush Push has been successful 87% of the time. I don't know if that was overall or if it's just with the Eagles, but the number is 87%. Fact check me on that one. If not overall, then with the Eagles, but I heard that number. I would check it, but I actually want you guys to talk to me. I want to get involved. I want to talk with you guys. I've seen some comments. Some agree with me. Some are a little more hateful, and I don't blame you guys at all. The fact that you're commenting, hey, you know what? That means you're watching, and I appreciate it. If I'm wrong, you let me know I'm wrong. I'm not gonna debate against you, or I'll try. I know I have some good takes, but I want you guys to talk to me. Let me know. How do you feel about the Tush Push? I'm gonna hashtag this and see how many people tune in. The Tush Push. Oh, it's a move. It's a football move. Can you try this at home? Maybe. But anyways, that's the word on the street. But sticking to the subject of football, I'm going to close that one for now. I'm going to transition to something a little more depressing, followed by a couple of questions to you guys. Because, again, I want to get you guys involved. We're only at week 2, and there's already one too many quarterbacks injured. We have to talk about this. We have a lot of quarterbacks injured. Joe Burrow is out once again with turf toe. He's going to miss that, I believe, 3 months. J.J. McCarthy, out, ankle sprain. Jaden Daniels, questionable, hurt. Justin Fields, concussion protocol. And Brock Purdy. You know, Brock Purdy, here's the thing. Kyle Shanahan better yet. I'm starting to see some type of trend here. I'm going to throw in some comedy in here and you check it out. You know who Kyle Shanahan reminds me of? Any Star Wars fans out there? He's starting to remind me of Darth Sidious, Senator Palpatine. Let me tell you why. When someone gets injured, he'll buy into the next one, next man up. And if he sees he's good, bye-bye to the last quarterback. Let's sign this one instead. It's like when Count Dooku got destroyed by Anakin Skywalker. You remember that scene in Star Wars Revenge of the Sith, Episode 3? He had the lightsabers crossed around Count Dooku's neck. At the time, it was Senator Palpatine. He was like, kill him. Kill him now. You know, Anakin's like, I shouldn't. I could see this turn into a meme. You know, Mac Jones just putting the Star Wars lightsaber on Brock Purdy's neck, saying, I shouldn't. And then Darth Sidious would be like, do it. Bye-bye, Brock Purdy. I'm sorry. But that's what it looked like. Because it seems like we've seen that way too much. We saw it with Jimmy Garoppolo. Now, at that time, Jimmy was just getting hurt every time. And Jimmy Garoppolo was way in over his head. Can we agree on that? Way in over his head. Thinking he's better than Tom Brady. Thinking he could be a champion. I mean, technically he is as a backup to Tom Brady in the New England Patriots. He just wasn't that guy. Then came Trey Lance. He got injured. He didn't have anything to show for it. I think it was a couple years ago. I want to say 2022 or 2023, where they just went through 4 quarterbacks until they landed Brock Purdy. This was the last year that Tom Brady played. I think this is the only rookie quarterback that defeated Tom Brady. Remember those times where they were comparing Tom Brady to the rookie quarterbacks, and none of those quarterbacks won. Brock Purdy did. Granted, Tom Brady was already in his latter years. But back to my point, Brock Purdy made it all the way to the NFC Championship, then got hurt. He came back, made it all the way to the Super Bowl. Everybody was high on Brock Purdy. I know I was. It was an incredible Tom Brady-like story. Mr. Irrelevant, last pick in the NFL draft. Had he won, that would have been the perfect story. Now, Brock Purdy's injured. Mac Jones is in. Mac Jones is trying to resurrect his career from wherever it was starting from. He is a Pro Bowler. Did y'all forget? He was the only quarterback besides Tom Brady to make it to the playoffs in the New England Patriots while Bill Belichick was coaching. Lost to the Buffalo Bills, but he made it. Became a Pro Bowler. Played alongside Justin Herbert and Patrick Mahomes. The final competitive tackle football Pro Bowl that the NFL ever had. After that, he went to Jacksonville. Wasn't that great. I don't know if he went to another team after that. Now he's with the San Francisco 49ers. 2-0. Mac Jones 1-0. Threw for what? 3 touchdowns, I think. I'm going way off script here, but just to highlight a couple things, just to back up my reference to the Star Wars. Will Mac Jones replace Brock Purdy if he continues to do well? I don't know. But Brock Purdy, watch out, man. It's only a matter of time before you get the boot. And you start being in Trey Lance shoes. You start being in Mac Jones shoes. Because in this league, the best ability is availability. And for those who are expendable, it's going to be a tough journey to find that spot that you once had. Trey Lance is trying to find that spot again. And I think he will. I'm confident he will. Nick Foles paved the way for everybody. Oh, yes, he did. Honestly, if you ask me, he deserved to be in the Hall of Fame. We'll talk about that one. But Brock Purdy, that's going to be a severity for him being injured. Not a severe injury, but severity for him. J.J. McCarthy. Oh, man. This wasn't the time to get injured. Now, you were injured last season. It should have been an opportunity for J.J. McCarthy to look behind Sam Darnold, see what he was doing, to be coached by Kevin O'Connell. Can't afford to get injured, especially this early in the season. Now, are you going to be known as injury prone? Joe Burrow, same deal. I don't know, man. It's like every year there's always something. In my opinion, in my humble opinion, with all the competition in the AFC and with the injury prone body that Joe Burrow has, I just don't see him returning to the Super Bowl. I hope I'm wrong. I'm not a Bengals fan. But it's not looking good for Joe Burrow. It's not. I don't think there's any chance that he makes it back. I mean, you asked for your team. You asked for your offense. You wanted your players signed. You got your players signed. But where are you? You got turf toe. You're out for 3 months. That's practically the whole season, man. It's just not looking good, and it's sad. It's disappointing. You had a good comeback story last year. Couldn't get to the playoffs. The irony, you're 2-0. And you're not going to be there. You're probably not going to be there if, in general, I don't see the Bengals advancing. If they do, hey, I'll be the first to tell you, holy crap, I was wrong about the Bengals. But still, it doesn't take away from Joe Burrow. Again, if they make it to the playoffs, it wouldn't be because of Joe Burrow. It will be because of that backup. What was his name? Browning? And once again, we'll have a Carson Wentz, Nick Foles quarterback controversy. So, but who has it worse? Who has the most pressure? Who's better yet? Who's more in the hot seat? JJ McCarthy, Joe Burrow, Brock Purdy, Justin Fields, concussion protocol. Look, man, I like Justin Fields. Seeing him in week 1, it reminded me of Ohio State. It was fun to watch. Despite the loss, it was great to watch that kid play again. I love watching him in Ohio State. He was great. But him too, being in 3 teams, started with Chicago, had a quarterback controversy with Pittsburgh, finally looked like he could finally fit in with the New York Jets. Concussion protocol. So who's under the most pressure? Who is in the biggest hot seat? Joe Burrow, JJ McCarthy, Brock Purdy, or Justin Fields? There's something. But who's under the hot seat the most? I'll let you guys decide that. Me personally, I don't know. That's hard to decide. That's what I have you guys for. It's a conversation, let me tell you. It's a legitimate conversation. I'll tell you what. You answer this question, who's in the bigger hot seat? We'll talk about it tomorrow. I'm going to post this on TikTok. I'm going to post this on Instagram. This is going to be on YouTube. This is something to talk about. Let's get involved. Let's get into the conversation. It's a great conversation. Let's talk to each other. And we're going to find out tomorrow who's in the bigger hot seat. We're going to take a poll. Joe Burrow, JJ McCarthy, Brock Purdy, or Justin Fields? You let me know, but I am looking forward to that. I want to know what you guys have to say. This is going to be a great conversation. But until then, that's all I got for you guys today. It's a better day today. Halfway through the week. Happy Wednesday, everybody. Welcome. Excuse me. Thank you for tuning in to the Forever Grind Show. I'm your host, El Aviso. Hope you all have a good day today. Hope you have your great coffees. Man, This season's just beginning. A lot to talk about every single day. I love you guys so much. Thank you for tuning in. Y'all have an amazing Wednesday. Love you guys. Peace.